Hi, I'm Toby from the Music Workshop Company, and I'm here to teach you a little bit about playing congas. So today we're sitting playing them. You can play them stood up as well. They're also called tumbadoras. They have separate names. The smallest one here is a quinto, and the big one here is a tumba. As I sit with them, you notice I'm angling the quinto away from me, so the sound can come from the bottom. So when I'm sitting here, I'm holding them between my legs, but just at an angle so far as if I was to relax and open my legs, the drum will fall back into me, so it won't hit the floor. You can do the same here with your knee, pushing the tumba drum out, just to give you a more better acoustic. You might want to edit that bit. Okay, so we're going to look at the various sounds. So we're going to start on the quinto. We've got some nice closed sounds here, very relaxed, exactly as you see the hand. It's nice and relaxed here. And we've got the open sounds. I'm always keeping my thumbs up. This is a really important thing. I think everyone does it when they start playing conga, so don't worry about it. You'll only do it once though. Keep your thumbs up, because as your thumbs go down, they will literally strike this wooden rim here underneath the skin of the drum, and you get really bad bruises. So bear in mind to keep your thumbs up. So we've got our open tones, and we've got our closed tones. Heel of the hand here produces a fantastic bass response, and a tip, another sound. There's so many sounds to these drums, and I'm only just on one. The hardest sound to get, the sound that people find the most challenging to get, is a slap tone. The slap tone sounds like this. So it's very onomatopoeic. It sounds like a slap. And the way we do this, the best explanation I can think of, is if you imagine your hand is a wet rag, and imagine that you've dipped that hand just into the water as far as the fingertips. So it's very relaxed, but yet the weight is coming down on the fingers. If you do it, if you tense up, not as natural a sound. So it's all relaxed. So it shouldn't hurt too much. And there's your slap tone. Okay, exactly the same applies here, although you wouldn't probably slap the tumba drum. More use it for bass notes and things, various different patterns which we'll get onto. So I'm going to teach you a really basic pattern. It involves the heel, the tip, the slap, and the open tone. And it's called a tumbao. T-U-M-B-A-U, I think. So, all eighth notes. So you're playing, that means you're playing 8 to a bar of 4 in a bar. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so we're just playing that subdivision. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the subdivision. What am I doing with my hands? I'm playing heel, tip, slap, tip, heel, tip, open, open. Heel, tip, slap, tip, heel, tip, open, open. So the thing to check out there is when I do the slap, I'm leaving that left hand down, because it's harder to slap an open slap. An open slap is there. It's nicer. You're not pressing down with that left hand, but it's nicer to get a slap with just a slightly muted head. So we're just doing that by leaving the left hand on it. So heel, tip, leave it down, slap, tip, heel, tip, open, open, open. Every odd bar, you might want to go to the open on the tumba. Okay, a variation on that you'll hear. You might want to start, instead of with the heel, and open. Okay, so we're getting into slightly faster things, but essentially a variation on that, and you'll hear a variation of that pattern in almost every single kind of pop tune that's got congas. Very much. Okay.